Hello. Am I here? Am I audible to people, and is everything stable? Well. Apparently, my internet. Give me a moment. Blah. Oh, right. My face is in locked mode. Oh, god dang. Well, hey, you get to see me with the good old RBF, otherwise known as resting face. Give me a moment. Okay. So, apparently, wait, there we go. Apparently, my internet decided, wouldn't it be funny if I decided to have heart attack right as the stream was supposed to start? I do not judge. Look, life choices are not to be judged, they are to be made. But yeah, no, I apparently, oh, right, I forgot I moved the chat on this screen because, no, you go up there. There we fun. You get to tickle the top of my head with your chat. That's fun. Bah, God. Why is it that my internet decides, oh, you want to stream? Well, I want to die. That's okay. Mini rant over. Oh, God, though. So all I'm going to say here is, welcome to an idea I had that I some reason decided to turn into something. Because screw it. Welcome to Bup. Whatever words end up on this little thing I have to talk about. This is one of a few ways it can go, and I'm not sure which ones are going to happen, but you know what? Here we are. Here we are. Also, I don't think I ever directed. I don't think I ever directed. I don't think I've ever asked. Aside from the questionable life choices, apparently. Lord, how you doing? I forgot to say that. Oh my. Oh God, why is this stream just everything pain incarnate? Internet just be like, yes, I'm going to leap off of a cliff. And actually, oh God, I'm just hoping. So for reference, my internet has been twitchy, to put it lightly, all day. So I kind of had a feeling this might happen, but it was kind of good until it wasn't. Oh. Speaking of twitchy. They had collected. What? I'm sorry, but that is a crime. That is a crime. You pay for collector's edition. You better get the collector's edition at some point. I'm gonna drink water to that one. Also, while we're here, all the... But why? Why? Actually, I'm just gonna say it. I didn't have time to finish up all my normal pre-stream things that I do, because I was busy trying to figure out the internet thing, or figure out if it was something else. Meant to be online. That's some lovable BS right there. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to do all my normal pre-stream stuff that I normally do while the please wait stuff is going. So I'm gonna do a very quick and very early BRB while I finish some of that stuff up. So real quick, entertain yourself. And also, seriously, why did they let you pre-order that if it was gonna be an online thing? But yeah, I'm just gonna do a very quick CBR back. Okay, so I came back, and the first thing I saw was OBS giving me some red signals. That's lovely. Oh my god. Chords, why, chords, why, chords, why, chords, why, chords, why? Why chords? Why are chords? Why is chords? Charles. That is highly unfortunate. Get me back onto the scene. Okay. I'm hoping this stream doesn't end up to be unstable as all hell, but, you know... You never know, I guess. Okay, Okay. I think / hope everything is going well? And we're just not going to talk about that anymore. So... For reference, I don't know why I had this as like an actual idea that I was going to carry through with, but I did do like a little test thing before stream, and all I'm gonna say is the words given, nonsense, discriminate, difficult, I looked at those and I'm just like, oh, are we gonna do a try not to get canceled stream? Because if that's the case, that's a lovely gamble that I don't want to touch. But, at the same time... I signed myself up for this hell. For some reason. I'm actually going to do one thing real quick before beginning the actual stream portion of this, though. 1 second. Just going to do another check of my internet real quick, just to be... Okay. Just, yeah, doing a check of the internet, make sure it's actually back alive. Interesting. So, yeah. The first word generation, and the way I'm going to do this, primarily because the site has ads and I don't want the ads to pop up on screen, like I could obviously just have some type of thing capturing the website. But I'm going to do it where I screenshot and put the words up, and also in case the words get worse than this, I don't want to show certain potential things on screen because I don't know what the limits of this generator are. I have not tested them. So... the words nonsense, discriminate, difficult. And you know what? I'm just going to put it this way, to discriminate in a nonsensical way is the only way that discrimination happens, because, I mean, discrimination in itself, very, very nonsensical, and the word difficult, I mean, you know, the people who engage in the discrimination are often very, I imagine they work very hard to complete their stretches of logic and such. So you're screwing. No, that would be, I walked away, and I checked, and it seems my internet's just having a fun day today for some reason, because, you know, gotta love that, so I'm keeping a very close eye on it. A very, very close eye on it, to see when it dies. But yeah, so if your screen has been frozen this whole time, these words, oh god, I cracked my neck! These words were the first ones I generated before stream, and I looked at that and I'm just like, so this is going to be a try not to get cancelled stream that I have signed myself up for willingly. But you know what, yeah. I'll take this challenge because, as I was saying, the people who do discriminate are often nonsensical or, they find it difficult to think about people as individuals and are just like, oh, people bad. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, but, that's kind of the whole point of this. Make something out of nothing. It is, this actually, the word difficult can apply to me here, and I'm, God. Nonsense discrimination, aka the only form of discrimination, and also the reason I don't like browsing Twitter all that often, because for some reason I keep getting a lot, whenever I go onto just, oh, what's trending on Twitter, it's usually horrible stuff. Yeah, humans are humans. You're very right. You're very right. It is, what is it? The whatchamacallit? The quote from the first Pokemon movie. The circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that makes you who you are. The quote from Mewtwo, that is a very relevant quote. What? Actually, no. What is? Well, and Meowth, and what is the other quote from Meowth in that movie? The color people bleed the same shade of red, don't we? I more often than not have some clear liquid coming out of my wounds, and I have actively... Actually, no, on that point, I remember there was a time I was talking... Yeah, no, I know that's relatively normal, but it caught someone I was talking with at the time off guard, and he just looked at me and he was like, I fear no man, but man bleeds red and you're bleeding clear. And I'm just like, good, fear me. Me. Very much fear me. But yeah, aside from a few random things like that, Yeah, no. The clear liquid being more prominent than the red. I'm getting a touch off topic of the nonsense discriminate difficult. So I'm just gonna go back onto that and just say, I feel like at least the top two of these words are the reason I avoid many facets of social media, just because it's like, oh, what's popular? Oh, bunch of the stuff. You are not wrong. And oh my god, is that a mentality I suffer for? I suffer from... Suffer? I suffer. I do, yes. That we all bleed and we all make amazing drinks for vampires when the teeth come in. That is how that works. And alright, I think I've rambled on about these ones for long enough. So the whole idea... Now this looks interesting. Oh, buddy, yes, welcome to I Have to Talk About that. Welcome. Gotta go D&D time. You enjoy your D&D, and I'll enjoy praying that the random word generator doesn't get me canceled by what it makes me talk about. Oh, boyo. So, rambling on that topic, done. What is the random word generator? And for reference, I am currently screenshotting it for sake of I don't want ads to pop up on screen, and also in case a word is too far in any direction. Where is the... Generate more... What? Okay. I can make this work. I think. I don't have an ad blocker either. No, I do not. Actually, okay, this is an interesting topic on ad blocker while I'm getting this up. I just have never done it, and I'm just like, blah. I'll be honest, I pay for YouTube Premium on my personal account, so I don't ever really need it. So, but what was interesting to me is... Oh, nope, I don't need it to be that wide. I was just looking at some video analytics, and I accidentally, clicked the watch on YouTube button on, I believe it was my custom-made Ancient Gear Golem summon animation. And I just tried to close the tab as much as possible because I don't like padding out my own videos with views, like, other than, like, I watched them once to make sure they properly went up. Man, it just hurt the creator. Oh, that's actually... No, this goes on here, but what is it? When I accidentally viewed my Ancient Gear summon animation, for some reason, in the brief second before I closed the tab, an ad played. And I'm just like, that's interesting. I'm not monetized. This video isn't copyright claimed. Who's getting the money for this ad? And why is there an ad on it? And also I'm wondering, what other content on my channel has ads on it without me knowing? Because there are two pieces of copyright claimed things. Just, like, with YouTube, like I said, I just have YouTube Premium because also it lets me turn my phone off and listen to YouTube as I fall asleep, because I do that. I have a set little thing. No, sure, they didn't put any ads on, but still ended up getting one. Yeah, no, like, here's the thing. I literally can't put ads on because I am not monetized at this point, if not prominent. Or if not obvious by the subscriber size of the channel. So, I am just like, where did that ad come from and who's getting the money for it? Alright. Like, that's the biggest thing that I'm just like, wait, what? Why? Huh? Yeah, yeah, that's... If I have anything to say... Yeah, I don't even want to touch on that topic, but oh, okay. That's the... Turn right clean. Yes, my favorite method of cleaning is with a very high turn rate. You know, you get the mop, you hook it up to a lovably high RPM fan, you get the turn rate up, and it just drills anything off the ground or any surface you want to clean. That's called sexy cleaning? No, this is more like ballerina. Actually, no, ballerina cleaning. You know, you got a broom and you're just like, you just like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, twirly, twirly. I can't spin because this is my range of motion, but you get the idea. You get the idea. You know, you're just twirling like a ballerina, cleaning the whole thing. You probably don't get paid all that much unless the person paying you is also in the room watching you and paying you for the entertainment, which, yeah, that's kind of a weird thing. Kind of sounds like... That usually, for some reason, that ends up being what most of my rambles are. Yeah, yes, I'm trying to sell you a robot cleaner who just spins a lot. You know, Robo-Maid. Turn something rated clean. No. I read it as it is. Turn rate, meaning it's spin. It's spin, you know. You gotta spin a lot while you're cleaning, you know? Otherwise, you're not doing it right. You gotta work, you know, life is a musical. You turn everything into a musical number. Cleaning is ballet. You turn around a bunch, spin, just whip the mop and broom around. You get the Swiffer, hashtag not sponsored, around and just clean all the dust off of things. And then you get a sprinkler, and those auto-spin, you know? They just spray water everywhere. Then you get the rag, and then you go... Flashing in public wasn't weird. No, wait, what? Too many Mr. Clean commercials? I wish I could say that were the case, but sadly, apparently, Mr. Clean lives rent-free in my brain. And now I spew him out to you. Man, the characters that live rent-free in my brain is very odd. So far, I have confirmed Michael Jackson and Mr. Clean living up here. I'm just gonna say, depending on whatever streams of mine you may have seen, every so often I do the Michael Jackson just in response to random stuff. Look, neither do I. Neither do I, but you know, actually, oh god, turn rate Mr. Clean. Oh, like Mr. Clean, but he's just, you know, he's got that shiny bald dome. He can just put one of those propeller hats on, and he can fly around and clean all the stuff. That's the dream. That's the dream. You don't even need it, you know, because he's got no hair, the hat just suctions onto him, so you don't even need to strap him in. You just put the little spinny hat on, and he go. God, Helicopter Mr. Clean is a nightmare fuel image that I didn't expect to generate from this stream. Oh my god. Huh. I'm sorry, we can't forget about the suction. Oh, no, yeah. The suction is applied, you know, his head is always shiny clean. He is Mr. Clean. If his head ain't sparkling, it ain't Mr. Clean. You know? So he's got to always have that nice little clean dome to suction on the little spinny hat on so he can fly around like a helicopter. He's cleaning the outsides of skyscrapers. Yep, skyscrapers. That's where we're going with this. I just had the envisionment of like you're on the 27th story of a skyscraper. You look out the window and you just see Mr. Clean floating there wiping the window, and the Mr. Clean theme just starts playing. And you're just like, I am safe nowhere. Mr. Clean will find me. Mr. Clean will find me. Also, it depends on what type of a wig. Foxy, do not question this. I'm simply talking about what I'm told to talk about by the random word generator. And somehow we got to flying around, Mr. Clean flying around with a head propeller helicopter. And cleaning the outsides of skyscraper. Yeah, turn right. Envision, George Washington look? Yes. Minus the wooden teeth, because we know Mr. Clean. He's got a nice little. Mr. Clean got some nice teeth because he is clean. He cleans that mouth out. Much like everything. Wooden teeth. Wasn't that a whole thing? Okay, well, Google time. I thought George Washington's teeth were like on display in a museum at some point. The dentures were wooden, was well as school textbook until the principal origin. Oh no, apparently that was a myth. Yeah, apparently the mistaken belief that Washington's dentures were wooden. Well, he did have dentures. What you just came into? You came into, I use random word generator to determine topics, and we see how stuff goes. That is what you came into. The origin of myth is that ivory teeth quickly became stained, George Washington teeth. George Washington's teeth. Oh my god, yep, that is... Yeah, no, he does have dentures. It's not wooden teeth, but it is dentures. And, They are apparently on display at some places from some periods of time. One moment. So, in other words... Give me a moment here. So just gonna real quick... I'm just gonna real quick plop that on here so we can stare at an old dead man's dentures. We're on a journey tonight. Look, this is very much... We got from turn right clean to George Washington's dentures. This is effectively like that whole trend of speedrunning Wikipedia, effectively. Go here, down. Where is Washington's teeth? Yeah, there's Washington, there's George Washington's dentures. Welcome to that, and I'm gonna get that off the screen because I don't want to look at them. If you missed them there and you still want to see them, look them up yourself because that's a fun trip. And by fun trip, I mean, dear God, why? Yeah, we're just gonna move on from that. And with that, you know, we went from spinning broom and mop Yeah, is that I don't know. Oh, okay. Sorry, brain had to do a refresh there. Foxy, what do you mean? What do you mean by that question? I will answer it as best as I can. Well, real quick. Actually, no. I'll just leave those up real quick. Oh, yeah, they're huge. Well, I get the next set of words. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. But the who, I just go by Loon because this is my way of thinking. A name is merely something to be called by, so I just wanted something. All three words are just one at a time. I have to interlink them somehow. I have to keep them connected. That's why we had the turn rate spinning broom handle or whatever we started last conversation with. What are you? I just go by Loon, and if you want, I will. Oh god, I suck at explaining anything to anyone other than myself, so I'm going to try my best on that. Effectively, human with the crystals. Can I do that? With the crystal stuff running through, effectively resurrected corpse. You can look at me as a zombie-esque thing as if you want. Crystal energy tied to this pocket dimension that is effectively mine. Man, I seriously suck at explaining anything to anyone who is not living inside my head. I guess that means Michael Jackson and Mr. Clean have a good explanation that they could tell you. Android robot. No, it's more magic than science. It is more magic than science because possess human body effectively. Alrighty, well, let's just real quick get the next thingy in here. Nope. I'm so glad that it's not deciding to try and get me canceled anymore after the first one. Because I don't exactly... Oh, schools me. I don't particularly enjoy trying to talk about the first one of this stream. Oh boy, yeah. If you weren't here for it, the first 3 words of this stream were... Let me just look at it real quick. The first 3 words were nonsense, discriminate, difficult. And those were ones I generated before the stream and was like, screw it. Alrighty. So, those were... Yeah, no, that was a fun thing. Anyway. These are the next 3. Craftsmen, Swell, Land. You know, You know Craftsmen, they're always making stuff. Just like they make the land into a balloon. And the balloon swells when they craft upon it, you know? Oh, God. Or, you know, they just pump the land full of air and it's an inflatable island. That sounds disgusting. Yeah, I won't disagree with you, but inflatable land, you know, purchase now. Say, purchase inflatable... Yeah, no, man, the thing you said earlier about it, me trying to sell people on things. When the craftsman, he got his big old pump, he stand on an island, and he's like, I need more stuff to craft, therefore, I need more area that I can craft upon, so he expands it. He makes the land swell, so he has more land to make his crafts upon. And once the land is swollen, he begins to work. Very careful not to drop anything sharp on the land, because the swollen land, once it is popped, oh boy, that is cataclysmic. It's not even, I was gonna say messy, but it's not even messy, it's just cataclysmic, because land go boom, and land go bye-bye. A lot of things go bye-bye if enough land go boom. I also just realized my thing isn't even properly lined up. Oh, let's just... wait, one more. Let me just, even... Actually, no, this fits. The words were swollen outside of the bounds that I wanted them in. There we go. There we go. I've brought them in. The Craftsman got a little too carried away on that one. He got too... he saw the word sheet that I had and was like, this needs to swell beyond the limits of what can be done. And I'm just sitting here like, no, I'm not a craftsman. I don't want... No, go back to it's swelling whatever you swell, Craftsman. Because, as everyone knows, the only thing craftsmen are known for is swelling things up. Yep, I'm committing to that wording. Oh, yeah. Less than a minute, but... Oh, you would be... I make everything I do and say up on the fly, so I'm very used to this. Much like a craftsman, they just... have it all in their head. Their brain swells. Man, that would have been a much less weird way to take this. Screw it. I went with the swollen land bit beforehand, but you know what? Oh, no. That's another thing. Their mind swells, then they hook up a hose from a hole they drill into their skull because they're craftsmen. Craftsmen, much like surgeon, know how to get into the skull and the head without actually killing anyone, including themselves. And they just put a hose there, they put the hose from their swollen head into the ground, and then they transfer their brain into the land, and then they have the super duper underground swollen brain. It makes perfect sense if you think about it not at all. Their brain juices just flow into the land, it swells, it pulsates with the brain fluid. It almost makes sense. If you say anything with enough confidence and enough charisma, you can convince anyone of almost anything, is something I have learned. Hence why the internet is incredibly dangerous, because you can have literally anyone saying anything, and it can be believable. As long as it's not something overwhelmingly outlandish, like, yes, the alien who lives in my right arm is the one who actually secretly controls everyone's fate. Like, that one's a little too outlandish. You gotta have... You need to Obi-Wan this. You need to have enough truth within your lie to be able to convince them, It's like the whole... Obi-Wan's kind of a bad example. You just need to make something up that doesn't sound so outlandish. Then again, some of the stuff happening can be kind of outlandish. It also depends on the person, who you're trying to convince. As you swell them with the people. If you swell the people with your fake knowledge, then it's effectively you spread the bad knowledge, and then the knowledge is bad and good, but it's good entertainment for you because it's like, haha, you believe that. Willing to lick toilets for free? That's just because they think that'll get them internet famous, and technically, if I'm not mistaken, it kinda did. But it got them famous as a laughingstock. Which I guess is also to be fair, I enjoy being a laughingstock in different ways, but Lost silver? What? Lost silver? What? What? I don't know what lost silver is, but explain if you can. And also, now that we are... Call them famous. Oh, I can't name any of them by name, but I can point and be like, Idiot 1, Idiot 2, Idiot 3. You show me the videos, that's what their names will become to me. I suck with names anyway, so I just give people nicknames. Either that, or I can call them, person with no survival instinct 1. That's too clunky. Either way, we have Oh. I don't know why I instinctively close this eye whenever I crack my neck. The biggest. How famous? Oh God. Yeah. Oh, bleh. 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 You know, for one last thing on the current words, something from inside me is swelling upward on that note. So, I'm just gonna get some new word. Oh, damn it, I thought we were done with the ones that could get me canceled. Why? Why? Damn it, why? Why have I committed myself to this? I am not contractually obligated to do any of this. I am strictly doing this for, like, this, God. I'm just gonna say, you'll see what the words are once I get them here. Okay, well. Where are you? There we are, okay. Put you there, make you that. Do this. And... struggle, foreigner, repetition. There are several, you know, I'm gonna try to put this in a more sympathetic light. You know, the struggles of, I am not often aware of the struggles that, you know, people who are not in their home country, homeland experience when they are attempting to go out to, you know, to move countries or live somewhere far beyond. I hear much about the struggles of immigration and all that, and I can imagine for those people it is a lot of there is a lot of repetition and bashing their heads into a wall trying to get past something relatively stupid. I can imagine that, from what I understand. Man, these are topics I have not thought about in a long time because I don't. Oh boyo. But yes, man, and this ties. Oh God, I don't want to tie it back to the friggin' first one, which. So all I'm going to say on this one, you know, there, from how I understand it, from secondhand, not firsthand, the struggles of whatchamacallit, of being a foreigner in a place, a lot of unfamiliar stuff, you know, culture shock, people don't understand you don't understand them. And, you know, that's just, that's real heartbreaking to think about sometimes. Oh man. I can't really do much more on this topic, so we're just gonna move on from this one a little quicker than most other ones, because just cause I don't want, just cause this is still pretty tame. There's a reason for that, because on these topics, I am just trying to not. Look, when there is literally nothing. When there's literally nothing on the line is where I'm like, oh, okay, unhinge. But for now, I'm just like, okay. Okay, the next one's fun. Next one's fun. Ding 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 ding. Right. Bunk bunk. This This one's a bit more fun, and I think I can have a little more I actually just need to, real quick, make sure of certain spelling on a thing, or pronunciation. Might make it even more fun. Well, it's not as funny if no, I need to make sure it's the right version of the word, because you know how the English language is. You know how the English language is. It's very, words make similar or sound. Oh, okay. Yep, nope. I just had to make sure of that. Just had to make sure of that. Okay. Go back in here. Go back in here. Go over here. Boink. And bonk. Plead sees rich. You know, this, you ever heard the tale of Robin Hood, the beggars in the street pleading, and Robin Hood seizing the riches from, you know, steal from the rich, give to the poor, that whole thing. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely tale that many people are just the men in tights. I am more familiar with the Fox version, if I'm being honest, but that's besides the point. And also a really terrible, I won't call it terrible, a book I was forced to read like 10 years ago for some type of school that I don't remember any of the finer details of. There's a, yeah, like the animated Disney version that has a bunch of anthropomorphized animals. That is the one that I saw. Yes. But you know, I think this is a bigger thing, you know, that just all the riches in the world should to be seized, and instead of distribute them evenly, we find a giant hole, and then we put all the riches in the hole, layer the hole with dynamite, and then we make this seizure incredibly permanent by blowing everything up. And it doesn't matter how much people plead for anything, you know. Just everyone's equal if there's nothing to grab. Man, this is... If there's nothing left, no one can be above or below anyone. We are all equally dirt. Not seizure. Okay, there are two forms of seizure. Seizure as in the, like, medical term, and I believe seizure can be used in this way. I believe there is a form of seizure that can be used in this way. Oh god, English language, why do you do this to me? It feels like a whole English class right now. If you're getting your English classes from me, dear God, oh God, I pray for the developing mind who learns English from me. Okay, no, seizure does have that other meaning. Seizure occurs when government or its agent removes property from an individual's possession. Yes, so seizure does have two meanings. Wait. And they are both spelled the same way. Wait, are they actually? Wait. S-E-I-Z-U-R-E. S-E-I-Z. They are spelled exactly the same. They are the same word. The only difference is context. Oh, English language, you are a beauty. So, yeah, if you write seizure in a paper, make sure there's context clues about which one you mean. Because, English language did not decide that it needed to have two different seizures for two very different things. Imagine that. You call up an emergency line. I'm having a seizure. I'm having a seizure. I'm sorry. This is a medical line. We can't help you with the government taking your stuff. Wrong type of seizure. Wait, there's more than one. Oh, that is, and that person, you know, someone showed up and then it was too late because they got the seizure type wrong. Rest in peace, hypothetical emergency phone caller. Rest in peace. Someone start playing something like Ave Maria over this. I don't have that queued up. We only have the chill BGM. We only have the chill BGM. Man, we actually turned Robin Hood into the discussion of seizures. God, I love trains of thought. I love how trains of thought work. How derailed can they get? But you know, seize it, you know, remember, plead with the rich, seize from the rich, and then become Robin Hood. That is the best. That was honestly kind of my idea with the stream. It's like, give me a starting point, and how far off the rails can I take this thing? Oh yes, the railroad tracks are over here, buddy. I'm coasting through Atlantis with my friggin' submarine train at this point. That's how far off we want to go. Yeah. Alrighty. Before I'm gonna generate one more, but Rod needs to put some jeans or something. Wait, the Fox version or the Men in Tights version? Oh yeah, no, he does just not have pants. That's interesting. Yeah, nothing on bottom wear. Both? Yes. Also, hey Callie, how you doing? Welcome to the Does Robin Hood Wear Pants conversation. And the answer appears to be no. Yeah, no, he just has a long shirt. He effectively is wearing a dress in the animated version. Golden. Oh, lovely. Also, I'm gonna real quick generate the next words. Oh, and Peter Pan are the same? Well, one's a fox in the way of the Disney stuff, so I mean, it depends. And Peter Pan, he steals from the adulthood and gives to the childhood, so you know what? They are actually quite similar. I actually need to look up the definition of one of these words. But, beforehand that, I'm gonna real quick be right back. Before jumping into this next one, so... Actual animals that can put on pants, so can Robin Hood. You're not wrong, yes, because, okay, this is a weird off topic. I personally don't enjoy putting actual animals in clothes. It's like, eh? Robin Hood has human depictions? Yes. But the one I grew up with, and the only one I cared about, was the Fox version. But before I am here too long, real quick, be right back. Okay. I actually... Damn it. I meant to look up one of the words I'm about to put in here. Let me just double check something. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's how that is. That's how that is. Okay. Me understand now. Okay. I'm gonna just... Wadunk. And... the wonk. And... Ba. Railcar, Chord. Chord. I actually don't know the pronunciation, and I didn't bother to look it up as well. And assignment. Well, we were just talking about a train getting off the rails, so Railcar is perfectly lovely here. You know, the musical train, the musical Chord of Chord. God, I am mispronouncing that so much. Oh my God, Chord. You have the assignment to make a train, and the train, every cart has to be a musical chord. That's probably how you pronounce that. Oh my God, English language, why are you so stupid? Also, Callie, good to know that those are on there, and also there's a thing that I have planned that, given you love the Master Duel content, I know you're going to be very happy for once I set the stream up. Chord? Okay. Yeah, no, we got the lovely Chord, and you know, you love when someone above you is just like, ah, yes, I assign you to take this rail car, this train, and turn it into something musical. And much like everything else in life, I take this thing right off the rails. I may tease the thumbnail at the end of this because it's one of thing. No, Chord. Oh, it is Chord? Okay, Chord. Yeah, why does the English language? It's like, ah, yes, CH means ch, but also, sometimes not. Thank you, English language. Very cool. Yes. You arrange the rail cars into some lovely chords. You mash them together, and that's how music is born. When one chorded rail car and another love each other very much, they are assigned together, and then they just mash together like that. I nearly peaked the mic with that clap. Holy crap. Ow, I hurt my hands, actually. But the pain within my hands is nothing compared to the pain those railcars go through to give the assigned birth. Everything so far has been musical related. Apparently, there is a hidden fourth word on every single one of these, which is just music. Consider as a oh my God, why do you, oh God, Callie, why do you bring that up? But yeah, no, apparently musical is like the fourth hidden word, except for in this one because chord is just there and it's the musical term anyway. It's the, why do you make my, because it's funny? You know what? Fair enough. I remember Nah, this is the internet. I should just assume baseline that anyone who pops up into my chat is at least somewhat sadistic. Hi. Almost like it's an assignment, much like the trains, and their assignment to be musically in love with each other and make more trains. How did I just... Wait, what the hell did I just do? I've been playing with my headphone cord this whole time, and oh God, how did I bend it? It's one of the curly fried cords. And I have made it do something it shouldn't. Oh God, how do I fix you? I am making you worse, much like the trains. Could also... Wait. Oh, okay, I've untangled the cord. Wait. No, it is just pronounced chord. Oh my God. So, that is chord. C-O-R-D is chord, like the chord that I was actually just messing with. Oh boy, man, English language. This stream is less so about my rambles. This stream is much less so about my rambles and more so about rambling about the inconsistency of language of English. Just 'cause, oh my God, why does it cause me pain? There's a reason I say my first language is gibberish instead of English. What One of these days, I'm actually going to say something in a language that I don't understand and offend someone. Haven't done that yet, to my knowledge, but... Hey, which English? Yes! Where does it originate? The backwaters of my brain. It's actually... On that note, it's funny, because I've had a couple of people... When they hear it, I can tell a little bit about what type of a person is based on what they think my gibberish is, because there was one person who was like, oh, I didn't know you were fluent in Simlish. Another person who said something about my ability to speak Elven, and another person who said it was the ability to speak Klingon, and I'm just like, I can tell so much about a person by, whatchamacallit. I can tell a decent bit about a person by how they respond to my gibberish. It's like, that's what type of a person you are, a little bit. Also, unfortunate. Rest in peace to those subs. I mean, let's be real, it may cost you a bit of money. If you want more subs, just go to Subway. Oh, that was another one. In my testing for this, I was generated words, and there was it generated free play Subway, and I'm just like, oh, wrong subs? Look, a sub is a sub. You just go to Subway, say, give me all the subs, and you're just like, ah, yes, I have 20,000 dear God. Oh, God. Wait a minute. How much? I know the $5 footlong. How much Subway footlong? Okay, let me just check this. Jesus Christ! We are a long ways away from the $5 footlong. That is in oh my God. The footlong ultimate steak at Subway is $11.49? I'm sorry, but what? What? Okay, if we go by my 20,000, that's $200,000 for the ultimate steak sub. Regular footlongs cost like $6 now. I know, but if you just look up how much Subway footlong, the Subway menu prices comes up as search results. The ultimate steak is the one at the top, so it's the first one anyone sees, and oh my God, we are a long ways away from the days of the $5 footlong jingle on the commercials. Maybe I'll look at that ad at some point later, but, why? Sorry, okay. It's been a while since I got new words. New words! I am sorry, let me just, oh boy, the next thing here, oh my God. Also, Callie, maybe at some point. You command me? Nah. Look, the more you ask for it, the more I just don't want to give it to you because, you know. Reasons. Wait. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Because reasons. And there. Oh, and there. Alrighty. Bop. Hurtful? Look, I'm hurtful and you're desperate. Also, flat monk habitat. You ever accidentally just... You didn't have any control, there was a monk in the middle of the street and you flattened him with the steamroller, but he's a monk, so he's very much, you know, at one with his center, so being flattened doesn't even really bother him, but he does need to adapt to a new habitat. So he goes out and finds a place that condones him, or not that condones him, that accommodates his flatness. And he can just exist as another sheet upon other flat monks. He is flattened, and it is unfortunate. He must live a new life, but he is, like I said, so much at peace with himself that he does not mind. He just stacks himself, like with the other flat monks, out somewhere in the forest temple with the rest of the flattened monks until they can resize themselves to another person, at which point all of their inner peace combine and their inner tranquilities become one being. And that is the true purpose of the enlightened monk way. They just, you know, you need enough people accidentally steamrolling them to get them to this point. Rest in peace, the full-size monks, because all you have now are the flat ones. And I am now drinking water. Alrighty. Now we just continue to sit here, and once those flat monks do manage to reform themselves back into a proper size monk, they are the super monk. You cannot phase them with anything. They are too at one with themselves. And they will live forever in one way or another, because with all the flattened monks that makes up the super monk has that many lifetimes to go. And if there are enough flat monks within this super monk, they will live forever and ever. Assuming, of course, they are in the flat monk temple. The habitat of the flat monk. Of the super monk, actually. And it is a blessed and a cursed existence for, I guess, you know, for a monk perfectly at one with themselves, and that they would not mind being alone, forced to be alone with themselves and the however many flat monks make up the super monk. But they would have to be alone to survive forever. Until the end of the world, but you know what, that's a long ways off. They'll probably still make it, but it's a long ways out. They don't need to think about it. Was a little bit flat. The habits are all a bit more on the vibrant side, but truly relaxing. Interesting. Man, I wonder if I had watched that show before this prompt came up, if I would have been able to do anything with it. Because right now, I'm just like, oh crap, what do I know about monks? They're bald and they meditate. How do I make that into something? That was my thought process. That was as far as my thought process went, as far as this went. And that's how we ended up with this. Never seen, Actually, not gonna lie, I don't even know if I've heard about it until you just mentioned it. So I was just like, monk. They're bald and they meditate. And something about monk temples. How can I make this out of the flat monk habitat? Well, you've heard about it enough to know that stuff was vibrant, so... Alrighty. What is the next? Oh, you lie. You lied? How dare you lie? That's what I do. I'm the one who has to lie and act like I know stuff about what I'm talking about. I am the liar right now. And oh boy, is this, This next one has some, I feel like this one's gonna be too easy. What's the amount of Febreze you had to use? Oh, God. God, what happened? What happened that made that? What happened? Why did you need to use so much Febreze? Why? What cursed stench led to the need for so much Febreze? Random words. Oh God. Wait, which one was it? That one. There we go. Sometimes things just happen. You know what? I feel like I don't want to know more because I'm scared to know more. The world works. The world works in mysterious ways, and so does the nose. Apparently. Alrighty. Property meeting smash. So do you ever just have a nice little meeting about property? Oh God, there's a couple of ways this can go, and the way I'm gonna go with is you have a meeting to discuss your properties, and the property manager shows up, and they're like, "Hey, you're past due on rent. What the hell?" And then the Hulk just shows up. No, that's too. I'm gonna reset this one. There's also the other definition of smash, which could be used here, but you know, I feel like that one's a bit overdone on the internet. So instead of that, we're gonna go down the destructive path, you know. Actually, no one smashes the property. The property smashes the people in the meeting. The lovable, you know, the demon hands that come out of the wall. This property was actually quite possessed, much like a voodoo doll, but it's a voodoo house. You know the movie, the movie Monster House. I had a thing that I wanted to talk about with it, but I'm actually going to change and instead just focus more on actual, you know, a demon-possessed house where it just sprouts arms, legs, kicks, and punches out of the wall, and it just says, no, I don't want you to own me, because that's how demons talk, and we all know this. And so the people discussing who owns the meeting just get smashed up by the house, and then afterwards you get some people with bigger, well, you know, you get the big guns out. But, at this point, the property, which I think I've personified as a house, this property has actually grown. Now all property is demon-possessed. So even the bigger guns are now possessed, because they are property. And therefore, the three kids in the house that's apparently alive? Yeah, with the guy whose wife accidentally died and became cement entombed in the basement. Yes. And then she possessed the house, yes. And there was a whole plot point about making the house throw up with the uvula that I know for a fact that moment in the movie stuck with me, probably for all the wrong reasons, because the idea of making a possessed house throw up as an escape method is a little bit out there, and you know what? Certain things stick with you, you know? You know, oh God, the things that stick with a child. Things that stick with a child. It's out there, but it works. Yes, you know, it's in the same, again, it's in the, you know, the whole plot point of, yes, shoot the uvula to make them throw up is in the same thing where we watch a woman fall down a pit and become entombed in concrete. To be fair, that house does do quite an awful bit of smashing and a lot of eating. A lot of eating of people. Although, actually, if you think about it somewhat, the mechanic... Okay, we're getting a little off of the main topic here because Monster House came up. But if I'm not mistaken, the last act of that movie wound up with the house walking around. And I'm just like, wait a minute, how does the possession work? She's entombed in the basement. I don't think you uprooted the basement. How does the possession work? Her body's still there, but you're over there. Yeah, no, well, oh yeah, oh right, yeah. No, not only did it end up walking around, it ended up being you know what? Never mind. Leaving behind the body that was possessing it is not the most out there thing, considering it also ends up blown up and reconstructed because, you know, the chimney didn't blow up, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I remember way more about this movie than I thought. Why is this so prominent in my brain? Why can I call this movie out so much from my brain? Where did all the useful information in my life go, and why is it completely filled up by the plot of Monster House? Why do I not maintain more useful information? Why do I not maintain more useful information? Oh yeah, and the topic of the uvula, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. Also, wait a minute, didn't the bigger kid say something about only girls have uvulas because he doesn't have one? I think that was just a line that was thrown out there and never explained, and I kind of prefer it that way. Why do I remember? I do remember, like, here's the thing, I haven't seen that movie in probably when did it come out? When did Monster House come out? (2006) I'd be willing to bet. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen that movie in like 15 years. And I haven't thought about it in at least 5. Probably earlier on in the movie. It was like when they first discovered that the house has the uvula. I just closed my live stream tab. Nope, wait a moment, I just closed my live stream tab. I can still view chat here, but also, I'm stupid. Oh my god, wait, can I go here? Yes, I can. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. Nope, I accidentally closed the live tab on my thing. Don't worry, everything is corrected. Pringles got sued for not being cheddary enough. Well, to be fair, if they were... Actually, no, I was gonna make the air and chips comment, but also... That wouldn't make sense, because Pringles is one of them that actually optimizes the space of their tube. That's a terrible lawsuit. Pringles win that. Pringles win that. Pringles need win. Pringles better win that lawsuit, because Pringles I actually quite enjoy. Probably too much. Oh my god, can my... You can't hear it, but my audio is currently bugging out. Ugh. There we go. Okay, well, now that we went from property meeting smash to Monster House... Next set of words! Okay, this is just... put them in... What, you're saying you don't have tweezer fingers to reach in there and get them out? I mean, hell, okay, if I'm being completely honest, the fact that even the short little snack-sized Pringles, you can't get them all out without being extremely tweezer-fingered, there is a design flaw there, I feel. But you know, it's, I'm not, you know... You know, one thing the tubes are probably good for is, like, if you are an artsy person and you do something with them after the fact. And then it's, like, you know, you just dump the Pringles out and use them for that. Okay, I was doing a weird hand motion as I was talking, and I felt my wrist pop. Some recent commercial. Lovely neck cracks. Anyway. That doesn't sound good. The neck crack or the wrist feeling? The wrist is back to normal. I just pulled the tendons in a weird way. God, I love the tendons. Because they let fingers work good. Don't worry, if anything breaks upon my body, it's usually fixed pretty quickly. For some reason. For some reason. I couldn't tell you why. That's what you like to hear? You like to hear tendons or the body repair? Look, I don't know what type of a delay you're on, so I don't know what... God, I hate live stream delay stuff, because I can't be like, what? You what? There we go. The repair ability you have. Yeah, no, for some reason... I have to wonder if it's just... Over the years, my body is like, okay, yep, you're getting damaged here. We're already on it. We're already on it. You already fixed. Don't worry about it. I don't know why that's a vaguely... What accent is that even? I just slip in and out of accents and I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. My brain just goes, voice. Yeah, if there are two things my body is. It is a living... At this point in my life, my body is Sorry, had to go a little bird mode to reset myself there. Living tank and very healable. What the heck just happened? Brain needed a reset. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. It just kind of happens. My brain locks up every so often. If you worry about it, you're already thinking too much. And what? And no, yep, no, yep. There we are. Crystal Mirror Court. Now this is just the opening scene of a fantasy movie where you walk in, instead of, you know, people, you're walking into court. There aren't any people there, but it's just an array of mirrors that are just that jagged crystal stuff. Oh, weird. It's like you're all my gibberish ending with bird noises. Yeah, no, that about sums up how my brain works. That about sums up. There is actually a person I know who, anytime me and her see each other, the way we communicate primarily is through bird noises. So it's literally we see each other in the distance. It's like, and then the other one, you know, it's just that back and forth. And it's the different tones of the bird noises to communicate what we're saying. It's always interesting when someone else is in the room on that. I can get a general vibe, you know, it's... What is it? There's also someone else who has been able to somewhat decipher my gibberish, which kind of, you know, the whole... You know, when I talk like that, there is one person who has managed to kind of decipher it. And I use the same logic they do for that when talking in bird, where it's kind of like trying to understand Chewbacca, where you just catch the inflections and context, and you can kind of be like, oh, that's what they're saying. But yeah, we have an understanding of each other where it's like... That was mild ranting into disappointment. In general. Anyway, Crystal Mirror Court. Okay, anyway, yeah, the Crystal Mirror Court. Like I said, this is just... This is an interesting idea for some type of fantasy setting where instead of any type of actual people who judgment, it is ethereal crystalline creatures. And when you need to be judged, you simply walk into a room and are surrounded by mirrors. And upon entry, the mirrors just... crystallize, bend, and form vague face shapes as they look down upon you and judge you. And if you are judged well, you may go. But if you are judged poorly, they punish you. And if you are judged exceptionally poorly, so poorly, in fact, that you are seen as no more valuable than a speck of dirt, you simply become assimilated them. Use the word court? Wait. Court? I keep saying the crystal, the court, you know, like the courtroom. It's the court of crystal mirrors. Wait, is this a different type of court? Is this... Wait a minute. I need to see if this word means anything. I know there's several courts. Okay, no. There are, but they appear... Okay, no, they are... Why are they... Oh my god, they are spelled the same! When used as a noun, it is the law office version. But when used as verb, it's the romantical version. The only difference... Oh my god, it's spelled exactly the same. Oh, why? Why are they spelled exactly the same? Why? Why? Why are they spelled exactly the same as each other? Oh crap. We're just... Well, I may have accidentally closed the random word generator, but I pulled it back up real quick. So, yeah, so I already have the next set of words, but yeah, the Crystal Mirror Court. If you are deemed unworthy, you are consumed by them and imprisoned within the Court of Crystal Mirrors. But if you are deemed excessively worthy, you are assimilated and become another face of the Court of Crystal Mirrors. Yeah, that's where I was going before the whole dating thing came up, and seriously... Actually, no. I'm realizing now, I could use the other one. You walk up to... Crystal Mirror Court. No, the other way I could look at this is, someone is really lonely, and they just walk up. And they just walk up to a crystalline mirror. And they're just like, I am so lonely. This glass looks pretty. I want to be with you forever. And then they just sit there eternally until they die, probably of dehydration, lusting and courting this inanimate object. And then they decay next to it. And then you get a pile of the bodies of the lonely, the desperate and lonely, wanted nothing more than to see a reflection of themselves in the crystal mirror, and their attempts to court it. I like my fantasy court idea better than that one, but you know, that one works too. Don't mind me, just drinking some water. Plot of some old RPG. Yeah, no, like I said, just some type of fantasy setting. That's where this comes in. That's where that comes from. It's just like, you make a fantasy setting, and bada bing, bada boom. The Court of Crystal Mirrors are the ones who rule over everything. They judge everything, they see everything, they are everything. Anyway, next set of words. Because like I also said, I accidentally... What did I just hit enter on? Nothing? Okay, good. Very believable. And that's actually something a little bit more worthy of being believable, because it's making a fantasy setting. One moment. There we go. So was something else. Yeah, no, it was... We went from decent fantasy setting to depressing and lonely. Which... maybe there's a connection there, but you know what? I don't want to look too far into that one. When you Craftsmen of them? What? Wait, was that something I said? Was that something I said, or is that something you... Are you putting words in my mouth? Oh, man. You know something hilarious? I review the footage of my streams, usually for the sake of cutting them up into shorts, because I find that fun. I am not lying when I say, I don't remember what I say. So, me rewatching through my stream VODs to see, like, anything here I can cut out that people might find funny, I catch myself off guard with what I have said multiple times. Every single time I do it. So... Yeah, no, that's a fun little thing that you can know about me. If it comes out of my mouth, I have already forgotten it. You probably go through a lot of these. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Even, And I'm not gonna lie, I usually, once the stream is done, I have to change my mindset into more of work on some stuff mode. So, oftentimes, there is the, you know, the be entertaining and say everything yarda yarda mindset that I have more so in play when I'm streaming. But I need to turn that off whenever stream is off because I'm just like, okay, I need to do work on stuff. And then it just... the two different mindsets are very, very weird. Coexisting with one another. Oh boy, oh. I'm just getting the next words ready, so bunk, 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 bunk. There you are. There we go. You go here. You go there, and then there. Okay. Bah. The date lamp patch. You know, you ever just have that, you ever just playing a game and you're wondering, man, why can't I date every single lamp that I see? What you end up needing and begging for is the dating lamp patch. And once that patch is implemented into every game, if you see a lamp, you can approach it, you can romance it, you can take it out on some dates, maybe even marry it, have a nice little family with, dear God, abomination hybrids between humans and lamps. Or maybe other things depending on what the game lets you play as. Maybe you yourself are a lamp. I don't know. Have the weird little babies. Either that or maybe it's like something like Beauty and the Beast where the lamps are just, you know, possessed like the items in that, you know? Oh, there are some unique dating sites. Oh yeah, no, that is very much a thing that exists, you know. The whole world of like hell, like dating sims or visual novel dating stuff is a massive rabbit hole that I am borderline terrified to go down to. I'm actually gonna look this up to see if it's a thing. Wait a minute. Let me just see. I'm Googling this to see if it's a thing. What? No, but there is a dating app called Lantern, apparently. Wait. The involved eldritch creature. I think I know the one you're talking about because it's made its rounds on YouTube. But also, you're muted already. No, this is just about dating sexy anime boys. This ain't about lamps. So, man, I'm real glad I don't have the thing on, but you know, the other thing I find is Lantern Dating, which is just a dating site entitled Lantern. Wait. Immersive dating experience by input. I'm sorry, what? Oh my god, is this... Wait a minute. Lantern Dating app creates a fun adventure for singles to enjoy while looking for a match. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Article published from data, but a refill here. Oh my god, wait a minute. This thing is saying I may actually... This is a dating app. It claims it's a dating app that quote unquote... Let me... Wait. Oh my god. Oh. implementing choose your own adventure stories. It is a dating app. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god, wait. I need to look more into this. Wait a minute. On their own website, it's Netflix plus BuzzFeed meets dating. Oh my god. What is this? Creates a fun adventure for singles to enjoy while looking for a match. Takes online dating experience up a level. Wait, view all articles. Wait a minute. If you look at the numbers, it's clear that online dating is here to stay. Oh my god. This is a... One moment. Wait a minute. I'm actually... Okay, pull that up. Do this. And real quick, I'm going to... window capture... Okay, so if I... one second, I'm setting this thing up real quick, because, oh my god, wait, Put you there, dink. Okay, I think that's good to go. Okay. Bop. Welcome to We Review a Dating. Oh my god. Lantern Dating app creates a fun adventure for singles to play while looking for a match. It's normal to see most singles nowadays turning to online dating to find love in this day and age. People, but it wasn't always like that for you. Blah 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 blah. The number, blah, 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 increasing guy. If you look at the number, blah blah blah. Created by tech entrepreneur. Carl, who started business partners and are now romantically involved. When they were single, they experienced frustration of swipe-based dating. Wanted to create to promote greater enjoyment of Jason. Designed a dating app centered around adventures and set up an algorithm that would benefit the user's journey to find love. No, I was not joking. Oh my, this is a thing. Online dating apps can be time-consuming. The matching process is unpredictable and differs for everyone. One day singles can have 10 matches and others have none. It's a risk. Regardless of outcome, users can find comfort knowing their time on Lantern actually matters, with plenty of digital adventures to choose from. This is a real thing. There is a choose-your-own-adventure dating app. Thank you, random word generator, for leading me here. Find the one by finding yourselves. Switch things up by saying, let's focus on you. This is merging storytelling with online dating. If you think sounds foreign until now, Lantern stands out as one of the few dating apps that uses fictional narratives and adventures to gamify the dating experience. Oh my god. Wouldn't that be gay? No, because this is a dating app. We want to marry storytelling. We wanted to marry storytelling with dating and let people create their own stories. If you like binging on TV shows and getting lost in those stories, this is definitely for you. Typical Lantern user is curious, values-driven, and interested in self-growth. Oh my god, the app popular on the East Coast, particularly in New York City and Miami. Oh my god, yeah, this sounds like you're playing your own RPG. Apparently that's the goal, is for it to be playing a choose-your-own-adventure RPG, but also somehow it's a dating app. How exactly does the process... Users can sign up, blah, 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 choose-your-own-adventure questions and live out scenarios... Wait. Users answer 15 to 20 choose-your-own-adventure questions and live out scenarios in their favorite TV show or movie with fun character development that ultimately leads to a potential match. Matching with people based on common answers gives an icebreaker right away, which makes starting conversations super easy. That was by a user. Oh, okay, well, we hit the thing. Premium plan. If they like more advanced features, the upgrade allows users to see potential matches that they may have not shared the same answers with, but they still may want to connect. Or instead of paying $5 for a subscription, users can invite 2 of their friends to join Lantern by sending a link to the app. We're not nickel and diming people. As a day out on gold, many. It's good. Oh. Someone has downloaded this. I mean, there's a. What was it? I mean, this one says it was done by a user, so. And it says it's popular on the East Coast. Invite your friends. Yes. About the author. Immersive storytelling meets dating. That is a hell of a tagline. Alrighty. So, yeah, they just say a user. Well, that was a fun little side tangent. That was a fun little side tangent. Someone remind me, I know someone who may actually want that. I think some game company, I mean, what is it? What's the whole thing? Tinder is effectively pay to win, so I mean... Wait, what do you... There we go. Yeah, Tinder is effectively pay to win already, so I mean... Just remind me, I need to actually send that to someone who I think may find it useful. Oh my god, that was a gold mine. A choose-your-own-adventure dating app. Man, I know I was... That started with me looking to see if there was a game that was a lamp dating simulator. Holy crap. Oh, the internet and humanity. I haven't looked that up later. I mean, here's the thing. If ever you forget about it, just remember that it's like an hour and 50 minutes into this stream and come back and look at it if you really need to. Oh my god. Also, Callie, if you're still here, you say you've lost faith in humanity. That restored my faith in humanity because it turns out humans are still capable of making hilarious things. That is, oh man. That is, oh man. But sadly, we must... You know what? Sadly or unsadly, we must move on to the next set of random words. But I am going to do another BRB before hopping into this one. Because I need a moment. Dream Daddy. I mean, it's like any. No, I remember that one. There's so many dating sim games. Just feel free to discuss them here. But, yeah, I'm going to real quick be right back. And then I got the next set of words. Be right back. Alrighty, now that I have mildly recovered from the lovable trip that was that was lantern dating. Oh my god, I'm so happy that that exists and that I now know about it, just because then I can laugh about it. Now then. Also, hey Zen boy, how do? Nope, not settings. There we go. Oh my god. Oh boyo, oh boyo. Good. Also, rewind the if you have the time, Zenboy, rewind the stream about 10 minutes. I looked at something that I think you may find useful. You know, I think about 10 minutes ago is when it was up. Let me check. Let me check real quick. Hopping in your DeLorean. Good. Hop in the DeLorean and let me know if you find it useful. Crap, what? That one. And you go here. And that, and nope. You go here. And bah. Next set of random words: blind, confusion, and yearn. Let's be real, these words kind of go together. These words kind of go together. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. It is advertised as a choose your own adventure dating app. Blind, confusion, and yearn. But here's the thing: it's a good combination, but it's simple. You know, it's like, I'm here going through life. I know not what I yearn for. I desire stuff and things. The people, the items, the success, the everything. I merely desire life. But I do not am confusion. A confusion. And thus, in the end, I may find it, but at the same time, if I don't know what I seek, I will stumble forever. And in the end, may never find what I am looking for, because I am not actually able to find anything, because that's the whole point of blind. I will never find it, because I will never see it, and I will never even know what I am looking for. Everything about this is so confusing. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Oh my god, what song? Oh my god, why? Everything is gone. Everything is here. Everything is there. My water bottle is almost empty. That's not relevant to the conversation. How can you look for anything? That's where the confusion comes in. You cannot see, but yet you look. You cannot feel, but yet you yearn. And throughout it all, the purpose is not clear. The purpose is not. The purpose is nigh. The end, no. But yes, but probably no. Yearn is a fun word, okay? I'm glad I got it in this little game. I have yearned to say it with real... I have yearned to say it with purpose. And now I have said purpose. Alright, evil cackle is done. Oh, I just spat on my screen. I just looked and I'm just on my screen and I'm like, oh, since when did I have a little dimple under the crystal eye? No, I don't. It's just a little spit on the screen. No, Zen boy, that only works if you split it up into 2 syllables. The speed does not have anything to do, the enunciation of syllables does. Don't I properly, it can screw it up? Yes, but I've already wiped it and it's already good, and if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, the monitor I just spat on has had a dead pixel on it for like a year and a half already, so I mean... Meh. The dead pixel is enough out of the way that it doesn't bother me, but it exists. It exists. Yeah, it's literally like slightly to the left on the bottom. It's right on the taskbar, so it doesn't get into anything too important, but there is forever a hole in Clip Studio's Paint, or whatever app I choose to have there. Oh, how I yearn for it to never have existed, but at the same time, I cannot bring myself to replace this monitor, for it has served me well over the years, and God, I gently brushed the back of the monitor. I forgot it has somewhat of a texture on the back, and it tickled my fingertips. And also some dust came off, so I apparently need to clean it. You know what? What I just did, actually, is these 3 words. I blindly reached for the back, yearning to comfort my monitor, and then when I got tickled in return, I felt nothing but confusion. Oh boy, having a whole party back there. You know what? Yeah, no, it is lightly textured to the point... You know what, I kind of... Oh god, I am making my monitor tickle me because I find it slightly enjoyable. It's not actually that bad of dust, because I did clean it relatively recently, but there was some noticeable dust. Actually... Alright, note to self, I'm cleaning the back of my monitors after the stream because dust is annoying. The tickle monitor, yes. The tickle monitor. Do you mean Clash of the Titans? If so, the classic one or the more modernized one? Because if I have somehow never seen the original, but I know the more modern ones strictly for Liam Neeson. Oh, Crash of the Titans. Then I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I don't remember this. But also, I think we are done with blind, confused yearning. So now... Oh, Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, no, I love Crash Bandicoot. What have I got? Wow! You know, all those noises. So I'm gonna point out, remember okay, I'm just gonna get the next thing on screen here real quick, but I'm gonna point out I want everyone to remember that I am currently using a random word generator that, to my knowledge, has access to the entirety of the English language. And, something very interesting just happened. Something very oh, it's not exactly a big oopsie, but... But somehow, generating 3 words at a time, and this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is only the 12th word generation we have done. And somehow, we have gotten a repeat. Because assignment has already popped up tonight. This is, again, I'm relatively certain this thing can just do the entirety. Let me double check, because we had the thing about the train assignment. Yeah. We had this one earlier. So in a database that consists of every single English word, it only took... Albeit, we're doing it 3 at a time. But within 12, we have had a repeat. I did not foresee that. I did not foresee this. RNG for ya? RNG is interesting. I wonder how this algorithm works to give random words, if there's anything that could have influenced that, because that seems nearly astronomical. Holy crap. Wait a minute, I'm actually gonna Google how many words in English language. 171,000 words, roughly. From anyone, however, they're currently in use in the English language. And we've gotten the repeat. Albeit, I have to wonder if this site just doesn't know a few. I'd be rich. I would need to just bet on the thing that is that has the lowest odds. Where's the nearest lottery ticket seller to me? I'm gonna go run real quick. Actually, yeah, one moment. Stream getting put on hold. I gotta go buy a lottery ticket. Be right back. Alright, my short ventures did not yield anything good. I couldn't find anything, so we're just back. That'll be an after-stream thing, if at all. Ding dong, ding dong, ding. Pull that back up. The movie called Lottery Ticket? Yeah. Wasn't that the whole one where the family wins and they have to hide it, right? Because they couldn't redeem it and they don't want it stolen? I have only ever seen the trailer for that movie. So, that is the extending of my knowledge for it. But regardless, I haven't talked about the trade slant assignment, so... pretty much what you expect, just a... Yeah, fair enough. It was trying to be a comedy, I presume it's like, oh yeah, comedy, trying to be funny, yada yada, but sometimes that's what you want. You just sit down and it's just like, I can enjoy this mindlessly. Unlike the trade slant assignment, now this is an interesting assignment. You have a secret agent who is assigned to enter a trade deal. Any type of trade deal. Insert Donald Trump meme of worst trade deal in the history of trade deals ever. Whatever that one was, I didn't pay much attention to it. But you find a trade deal, and while no one's looking, you take the contents of the trade, and you tilt it so that the table or floor or whatever surface is now at a slant. And when they're not looking, when they shake on it, everything will have slid to one person's side, meaning they shook and agreed that that one person gives away everything and receives nothing. Now the other meme, trade offer. I get everything. You get slanted floorboards. And because it was an official trade agreement between these two people, and they were simply none the wiser, well, the mission, or the assignment, not the mission, is completed successfully. The payment for such an assignment is you get a small percentage of the trade recipient's receivings. You receive a small portion of this. And from that, you do it again and again and again, and as long as you're not caught, you can slant every trade. Seems like there's something going on here. Nah, there's nothing going on here. You just agreed to give me everything, right? Right? Oh, look, there's your birth certificate. It's somehow wounded up on the slant towards my side. I don't even know how that got in there, but you know, it's mine now. I own your birth certificate. Oh, social security number? Any other legal documents? Your work visa. You're trapped in this country now. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Now then, I'm going to leave you here with nothing. I will take everything that you once had and can start my construction of Atlantis. Thank you, kind sir. What just happened? You know what's funny? Something funny. I've considered making a channel trailer, like a more proper one, because if you go to the front of my channel, it's just every so often I change a random short that it is. I suck at actually selling myself. I don't like talking about myself. I can talk about anything other than myself. Which is why I just have the random words over here. Oh god, wacky doo-doo bobblehead is what I'm doing right now. What the hell? So, straight up, I've been like, if ever... The sentence I just said, Wait, which sentence? What sentence? Quote me on it real quick. I'm not good at selling myself. You know, when you remove it from the greater conversation and just isolate that sentence, yeah, no, it does sound a little weird. But no matter how you look at it, it's true. I cannot make myself seem... I don't know how to make myself seem good. So straight up, my only idea for any type of a channel trailer boils down to something along the lines of, look, if you're new here, I suck at making myself look good. Peek around, look at some other stuff, see if you like it, and then go from there, because I cannot just deliberately make myself look good. If you know that thing, you know. Hence why what is my current channel trailer, actually? Wait a minute. What actually is my current channel trailer? Make your own ad. Okay, when I say channel trailer, I mean like the thing that plays on home screen. For anyone clicking on the channel who's not subscribed. You can actually... It costs money, but yes, you can pay YouTube to run a video that is an ad and have that run on other channels. But currently my channel trailer is the one that is mash button. Which is literally just me mashing a button for a while I stare deadpan at the camera. Oh, yes. But yeah, no, what is it? I think there was some time years ago where I just got an ad for a random channel. And it was like, oh, people can do this? Long before I started making my own content here. Why is it when I go this way, it looks like I'm just leaning on something slightly? Ah, who cares? But yeah, no, I have not considered, like, doing paid advertisement stuff for that, just because I'm just like, Sorry, I just generated the next set of words, and, I don't know, this is stuff too, seeing ads for random channels you've never even seen. I mean, to be fair... No, that's a slightly different topic. I was gonna say some of the stuff that people use as, like, search terms that have gotten them to my channel. Because for some reason, the shorts just pop up anywhere for some reason. And I've been like, what are people searching that gets them to my shorts? And the most standout ones to me were straight up hentai and yaoi audio and yaoi stuff. And I'm just like, oh, that's how people are finding me. I don't know if I should be honored or concerned. I'm gonna lean towards honored. Just because it makes me feel better about myself. But, yeah, no. Actually, what are recent... You know what? We're gonna do a little thing here. Can I actually... all... Is there any... Wait a minute, can I not... Oh, no... I can't... I don't know... As regular... They do, yes. I have not particularly gone looking for them myself, at least... Yeah, no, I don't use YouTube for that type of stuff, is all I'm gonna say. Never sure they'll appear sometimes when you click on it. I have never had that one happen before. I mean, I make a bunch of them just because... I find it slightly fun to reformat the stream footage into the shorts footage. And B, if I'm being 100% honest, it's because they actually get more views, which in turn gets my face more in front of people. Or some people. That would explain why they get more views. That would explain that. But yeah, it's interesting. Wait, are you referring to on mobile, or... Are you referring to on mobile or on desktop, or... Question, because I feel like that may impact some stuff. Well, you did say click, so there's context. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, you did say click instead of tap, so there was context clues there, but glad for clarity. I've actually never had that where ugh. They, like, yeah, sometimes they're on the recommended, but they've never been, like, just automatically opened for me is the thing. So, I guess I've gotten lucky, question mark? Question mark? But I do see them every so often, and very rarely do I click on them. I don't know. I don't know. I just very rarely, very rarely get rid of them. I can understand why people would want that. I could absolutely see that why people would want that, the way you're describing it at least. But yeah, I've never overwhelmingly had an issue with that, or maybe that because I have said on my personal account I do just have YouTube Premium because I'm just like, yeah, that's I value what it gives me for the most part, mostly the ability to turn off my phone while sleeping. And just have a YouTube video play its audio. But that is unfortunate that the people who do not pay do not get that. Oh, unfortunate. Dunk. Dunk. Da, 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 da. I have to, every single time I put a new one of these up, I have to double check which one I'm going for. You go here. You go there, you go there, and bop. Cassette, Decay, Coat. Anyone familiar with the movie Ring, or Ringu in the original Japanese? So if you have, so you know, you get a man coming up to you, it's a dark, rainy night. Not you? Oh well, all I'm gonna say is, man, I'm kind of stretching here. If you get a man who's walking up to you in a dark, rainy night, he opens his raincoat and pulls out an old cassette or videotape or cassette, tries to hand it to you and tells you to watch it. You don't want to watch it. For when you watch it, you will see a very dead and very decayed girl in a well, and a lot of other weird stuff. And in 7 days she will come for you out of the nearest TV. Although in modern days, I don't think this would be much of a problem because I'm actually willing to bet there are a lot of households that outright do not have a method for playing video. Or, you know, VHSs, or those types of things. Go the Inspector Gadget. No, Decay brought me here. Decay brought me here. Inspector Gadget, oh my god. I never watched Inspector Gadget. I only ever saw, like, trailers for it. Back in the day. But no, this is the cassette of Decay. I really had to stretch for Coat, though. I really had to stretch for Coat. Much like the man stretches his arms out to open said coat and give you the cursed cassette. Actually, if it's a cassette, that would be like audio only. So, what does it do? It just plays demonic noises and then a girl comes out of it 7 days later. And again, though, that doesn't solve the problem of, like, modern places. Like, a lot of households or places I don't think actually have means to play these types of things. Yeah, you'd have to wait for it to be like vinyl and, like, circle back around and come back. But either way, you do not accept the cassette from the strange man in the raincoat. Unless you have a desire to die in a week. Just grab a random cassette tape from some random dude creeping up on you in a trench coat. Look, in the actual movies, it makes more sense. It's not the man in the trench. Because you said not you when I mentioned it. Yeah, that whole part is not. It's a part of an investigation that gets people watching it, not a man handing it to you. That's my personal fanfic. I'm writing Ring fanfic effectively here right now. Or he doesn't offer it to you, he simply touches you and then your mouth becomes a VHS player and then he inserts it and it plays in your eyeballs and then you spit it out afterwards. Man, the reality of that imagery is actually quite horrific. I'm thinking on the mental image I have just created within my own mind for a moment. Oh my. Oh my, I'm actually, nope, that's, For a man in a yellow hat. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't man with the yellow hat literally the name of the main human character in Curious George? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a VHS about him. Oh my, no, that's the twisted future of Curious George. George is long dead and the VHS tape is just of his childhood memories, but it's still cursed and it can bring him back for a moment. Oh my god, why? You know, I've come to realize something. If any type of, like, psychiatrist or psychologist watches this stream, I would probably be condemned to an asylum. Or if someone just stitched this together in some weird order that made no sense, I'm willing to bet there are several questions that someone is just listening to my ramblings. Actually, no, the better part would be is if you took it and cropped out the random word generator as context. So it's just me rambling about all this stuff, and they're just like, everyone, get every straitjacket you own, we need to take this person in. Oh, that would, Six. You know what? This is the internet. Everyone is friggin'... If you think of it, someone else has thought about it in a more serious manner. But at the same time, the people who would do it would need to fuck... Oh god, if someone who watches this ends up having that, and then cutting me to just look insane, I would appreciate it, because it would probably be funny. It would probably be very amusing. 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 Zing. Someone just censors the generator. Everything we just said is taken out. That, I mean, you know, there are people who would want to do that exist. It's just a matter of, will they find this? That is the big question. That is the big question. Anyway, now that we've talked about my Ring fanfic, I'm, Because of where my mind has gone, I may actually need to pass on these words. I will at least show them, but I may not be able to talk about them because my mind went to, my mind only goes to very dark places. I'm going to at least show these words. But, because them on their own is nothing. But, oh my god, that is... I'm gonna just go here, and bunk. Actually, no. We're gonna do this. I am going to actually do this one, but before it... And... I came up with another way that doesn't delve into excruciatingly darkness, and dear God, Callie, use approximately 1/3 of those O's next time. Actually, 1/15. now. Okay, I'm actually going to... Excuse me. My water bottle is empty, and I do require hydration. So, I'm gonna do another... I know it hasn't been too long since the last BRB, but my hydration is important, so I'm gonna do a real quick BRB. And then we're gonna go into the next words, which... Oh boy, that's... I think you'll be able to see where my mind went when you see them. But I'm gonna try and take it in a better way. Be right back. Alrighty then. I have my filled water bottle. I just forgot where I put it for a moment. You can kind of hear me drinking a little bit there. Just wanted to get that noise there. Back to here. And now we... Duh, 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 duh. Oh, nope. Nope. That and. Oh my. Harm, short, dorm. So I'm going to take this as an opportunity to discuss the harm that comes from living in college dorms. Because, you know, you're off at college, it's a hard time. But in the grand scheme of life, this harm is very, very short. The harm from being in college in a dorm, it is very short, and the suffering will lead you to success, or at least that's what people want you to say. But in reality, I don't. But you know, in reality, let's be real. There is a specific type of people. Person who can benefit from college. Not everyone will, so living in the dorm, I have never done it myself personally, so I am speaking completely random, but at the same time, that's what you the way, also Callie, the way you worded that confused. I don't know. I commute that the way that was worded was so like broken English confusion. So you do not know the harm. You do not know the first-hand harm. Neither do I, but at the same time, we can imagine, and from how I've seen, and I've heard some stories that are quite bad from the life of dorm. Well, isn't much better, Mr. Gibberish? There's also a difference between stuff that I speak and has to come out in some type of a flow versus you have a text thing that you can go back and edit and make more clear. I simply speak and speak into existence happen, and I don't get second takes on that during the live. But yes, the short-lived suffering of dorm life, that is unfortunate, but potentially beneficial depending on if you actually use the stuff and can actually benefit from all the suffering you do. Or if you're just hardcore masochist and want to suffer for the sake of suffering, but that's kind of beside the point here. Beside the point. Beside the point. Beside the point. Anyway, let's see what else come. Celio, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised. I am relatively certain you are the first person to make that comparison, and I'm actually surprised it has taken this long for someone to make it. But also, this... Well, time to get this next set of words in here real quick, because this one I feel is a little bit easier compared to other ones. Boop, 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 boop. Also, I guess it's... What? Oh. Interesting, interesting. Dunk, 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 dunk. And bonk and crop. Oh. There. Going to here. Cool. Bunk. bonk, and bonk. Laboratory plug sick. You know, there is a nice reason why any type of laboratory dealing with any type of chemicals and that such not of experimentation would need to have their entryways and every type of area where air could escape plugged. No ventilation, no. You do not want the sickness from within that laboratory escaping. Because, well, let's just say we don't need to repeat something that has happened. The boss fight? Was the boss fight a laboratory plug? Did they have to open the way to the sickness within the laboratory? Because there's a reason. You don't break the seal on the laboratory. Ah, what a lovely boss encounter. Love how dice work like that. Yeah. Sorry, now I'm back on the... back on focus. The scientists plug the lab entrance. They don't want it to escape. What is it? Sickness. What type of sickness? Any type. Zombie apocalypse setting. Yeah. Fair enough. No, what is it? There was... Okay, before I get back into this one. Beforehand, I did the stream and I was just like, generate words just to see what came up. I got free play Subway and I was just like, ain't that just Subway Surfer? Ain't that just Subway Surfer in 3 words? Virus was released. Yes, no, they must... But if they do that, if the plug was already broken, then the sickness is out and the world is already ending. Yeah, you know what? Screw it, do whatever you want. Break the plug if the plug is already broken. Break the plug if the plug is already broken? Yeah, no, that makes sense. If the plug is broken, demolish it. But also, only if it's already gone. If it's not already gone, then... well, don't touch it. Don't touch it. No. 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 You break it to find a cure in the lab. You might just release something worse. And that would be... that's the awful. That is just the awful. No. Also, the world's already too far gone, to be real. They are. Ah, yes, the uninfected humans. Just everyone assimilate into one zombie hive mind, and we can all be happy together. You know what? Maybe do unplug the laboratory and let the sickness flow. And that will be the world's utopia. Is nothing but everyone infected and gone. Disclaimer, Loon does not actually hold any of these beliefs. Do not see this as me advocating for causing global pandemics. Because I do not advocate for that. If anyone takes this seriously, please don't. If anyone takes anything I say seriously, please don't. Unless I specifically say that thing should be taken seriously. Man, love how dice work like that. How just the way stuff works. Alrighty, what is next? Oh my god. All 3 of these words are already... Wait, Everything about these next 3 words is already so interconnected. So interconnected. Boop. And donkus. and bonk. And... Alrighty. And next set of words are coming in right now. Wonk. Dwonk. 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 And... here it go. Lay, collapse, and bleed. Well, you know it's a dying friend's time when the blood is flowing from them. They've collapsed onto the ground in a very uncomfortable position, so you lay them down in a more comfortable position for them to live their final moments. At least it'll be nice and warm. You know, with their own, soaking in their own blood that emerges from their body. They will at least have a nice warm time, hopefully. Even though they are going cold from the life leaving them. And you sit there comforting them, knowing that they are soon to not be one for this world and moving on to the next. And as they... as they lie there, waiting for it to be over, you tell them everything you wanted to tell them. It's the cover. Jesus Christ. Look, I'm going for it. If you're not on, don't worry. YouTube pulled that from the official chat, so it's only visible on the screen. So they're gonna have, the list makers are gonna have to actually pay attention there. I'm gonna go resume my conversation about corpses because that's less likely to get me on a list than talking about toppling governments. Just comforting a good friend into the afterlife. How did they get so bloody? I don't know. How did they collapse? How are you not in immediate danger from whatever made them dying? But this is the scenario I pulled out of my head, so live with it. I don't know. And in their final moments, the body does not finish bleeding, for it all turns to dust, and then they just whoosh away upon the wind. Because as soon as they turned to dust, the wind picked up and picked them up and carried them away off into a nice little afterlife. Anyway, what's next on the topic list? I don't I like the words, but I don't know if I like them together. Huh. Huh. This is an interesting little set of words here. Interesting. How do I want to go about discussing this? Answer is likely that I don't, but, that. But. Sequence, Horoscope, Monstrous. Now, if you think about it, which I don't exactly recommend you do because thinking is hard, Horoscope all run in sequence, you know, that you got the God, I wish I knew more horoscopes so that I could actually pull these up in my head. But if you know horoscopes, they exist. They go in sequence based on something, the moon or the months, right? I don't know exactly. Thinking? No. Could I absolutely Google all the horoscopes and all the star signs and all that? Yes. Do I really want to? No, at the moment. Why? Because it's more entertaining for me to just ramble nonsensically. And, you know, that's how that works. You know? Why? Random word milk? It didn't come from the generator, it came from your mind. Therefore, it wasn't random, it was thought of. It was thought of by a creature of life. This is just pure numbers generating these words. The sequence to generate the monstrous horoscopes. Actually, no. Monstrous horoscopes? That would be a lot more interesting. Like, there were horoscopes based on, you know, like Lovecraftian Cthulhu monsters. Like, yes, you are 12 degrees of Mercury Cthulhu in your birth. Yeah, Venus is in insert other Lovecraftian horror here. Although that would probably be a much more horrifying existence if all of our existence was based on all that. Oh god, that's awful sounding. Depending on when you were born, it affects which demon is within you and can take hold at any time. And you know what? For sake of it, I'll throw milk in here too. Somehow they all love milk. You know Cthulhu, he drinks all that milk because Callie threw it in there and I'm just working it in here. Okay, look, I don't make the rules. Actually, I kind of do. I'm making this up on the fly. Sorry, I felt a very random need to hold my breath there. Very random need to hold breath. The need is gone. But now you know, the sequence horoscope monstrous. It's a horrible reality where the horoscopes are just... Ugh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, aside from the technical difficulties, so there were the technical difficulties at the beginning of this, the fact that this has been going for like 2 hours and 40-ish minutes, I am surprised I have been able to keep talking about this many random words. How many did I even go through? How many did I even go through here? Hold on a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9... 17 sets of random words is what I managed to go through in this time. Some of them led to interesting tangents. There's that dating app that is a choose your own adventure thing that I am so glad that I know exists now because oh my god, that is hilarious. And so just scratching the back of my head real quick. Yeah. But I do believe I have hit the end of the fun with this, because, let's be real, saying random stuff kinda does lose its charm after a little bit, I feel, so. On that note, I thank everyone who came, I just thank everyone for watching, old and new, and I just, as always, hope everyone had some type of a good time here. And, I was debating if I wanted to say something else, but where's the sneak peek? Oh, right. I was debating if I wanted to say that or not, but he needs that thumbnail. Oh boy, wait, did I actually export it already, or? I believe I exported it already, so yes, I did. So real quick. And I'm going to tell you, this is part of a string of streams I kind of want to do. It's not all going to be Yu-Gi-Oh, but real quick, I'm just gonna put that under me. And that's that. That's that. And Callie, you want to see it? There it is. And I'm covering the important bit of it. So, yeah. That's what you may have to look forward to there. That is what you may have to look forward to there. Is the 12-hour... the idea for a 12-hour stream. And I want that to be a one of a couple 12-hour streams I do. Let's just hide that now. Yeah, I want that to be new deck. Maybe new deck, but also... maybe not. I do have to do card pulling, because as seen on the thumbnail, the Exo Sisters are one of the decks I want to use on that. And they have new cards, so there's gonna be a return of Loon Ross. Doing some type of pack pulling stuff, opening that stream up. But I have not touched... like new deck ideas in a while, although the advanced crystal stuff did come out, so I do kind of want to make the thematically appropriate Crystal Beast deck at some point once I have more time. But that is one of a couple 12-hour streams I want to do in the next couple of days. So, oh my god, I'm going to end up hating myself because that is a lot of streaming and I'm going to cause myself probably some physical pain and damage. But hey, for the content. But anyway, yeah, as always, thank everyone who came for watching. Just hope people had a good time. And as always, bye.